I was really burnt out from the game, so I've been absent for about a month now. It was a very much needed break. The game kind of got stale, and I'm still waiting for the balance patch. And a balance patch will come with a lot of things, and also alongside buffs will be nerfs. And we do not know what extent of those nerfs because I'm just they still. I want to hope that they will do it right, but there is just this fear that's always present because usually they have a pattern of overdoing the nerfs and completely removing things off the meta, making them borderline useless, completely undesirable. So I just can't get this fear out. So I'm also partially afraid to invest into something that will get completely destroyed. So I'm just on a break, and also I had some real life responsibilities to deal with. So that's why I took quite a bit of a break. My job's been a little bit more demanding. I also started, return back to exercising a bit more. I got a little bit overweight. Um, so I got to keep on training. I'm doing decently. I lost quite a bit of muscle mass and got quite a bit more fat, but I'm getting a bit back on track now, slowly. And yeah, I wanted to see what's up with Transformers Star Wars. So I'm not playing this endurance. I just don't feel like it. Again, I'm burnt out from the game, but there was something that I was really hyped about. But unfortunately, my hype was, how do I say, um, it disappeared quite quickly. So, what am I talking about? Well, my last video was about, I was hyped about the Armada Optimus Prime coming to the game, and it ended up being a skin. And in addition, it's quite an expensive skin at that. This is quite a price tag. Basically 23 euro. So for my American viewers, so for me, this is let's see, yeah, basically $26.50. So for a skin for one robot, I just cannot ever. I just can't justify this, and I just find it very unfortunate. I'm a huge Armada Optimus Prime fan. My channel profile picture is Armada Optimus Prime. I do have over here his toy from the original lineup from 2002. Right, and I do have also his legacy toy. Also really amazing toy. I have a Jetfire over there somewhere. The from original. I think that was Power Links. He combines with the original Optimus Prime. For the super mode, etc. So even as a die-hard fan, I will unfortunately have to skip this. Uh, Now there's another thing that I have. Um, that I have an issue with. Basically, this is a skin, for regular Optimus Prime. It gives him the Armada look, he transforms into his Armada mode, so it was a different 3D model with a new animation. Okay. Um, yeah, but something that, here we have this section, limited availability. Once it's gone, it's gone. Secure this elite cosmetic upgrade before it disappears from the store. Act fast, offer ends soon. So this is something that they're probably gonna put in the title, which is FOMO, FOMO. That's called fear of missing out, and that's used in games. Basically, it's a manipulative psychological trick to basically make people buy on impulse. It's meant to say, hey, this is right here, right now, and either you buy it now or it's gone forever. Basically, kind of to trick people into purchasing immediately. To not really think about it, just make an impulsive purchase, and that's it. And first off, it's overpriced. Second, it's fear of missing out. They had something amazing going on, and they made it very disappointing. Now, I can't justify it really. Um, Execution is terrible. First off, it is absolutely overpriced, you know. Um, if it were half, you know, if it were price of a cyberpass, okay, awesome. Um, but this way, it should at least contain also a 5-star crystal of Optimus Prime to go along with it. That's also another variant where I could see it a fair deal. But this, being so overpriced and also being just a manipulative psychological trick, the fear of missing out, it's just something that I found very unfortunate, you know. I wanted to return to the game, you know, I have a lot of crystals over here stockpiled from events and everything, you know, from the combiner gate. And I wanted to, you know, kind of open it, you know, celebrate my return, but I guess I'm gonna have to put this on hold because I quite simply do not. This, it just puts me off, really. Resorting to fear of missing out as a strategy and severely overpricing something is just, again, I can't justify it, really. You know, I have no problem. You know, it's better if if they monetize skins than, for example, something that is needed for a competitive edge. Sure, but thing is, I just can't imagine. You know, justify. I just can justify a price tag, and they can justify a fear of missing out. I can promise you, I can guarantee you, they would have a much better reception and a lot more sales if that skin was the price of a cyberpass and it was added permanently to the store. I can guarantee you it would have been much more successful than whatever this will end up being. Um, Again, because for a price of cyberpass you get a lot more. You know, for combiner gates, etc., things like this. But this, for a skin, for only one robot, who is even not necessary really to the meta, I really can't justify it. You know, again, the only good thing I can make a point, I guess, is again, it's better to monetize cosmetics than performance related things, but they already do heavily monetize performance related things, you know, like Spark, Combat Spark, shards. So that justification kind of falls in the water. Overall, I think this is a really terrible execution, and I'm unfortunately disappointed. So I guess I will be extending my break from the game. I just don't feel like playing. It's just not attractive to me. You know, again, as a diehard Optimus Prime fan from the specifically the Armada version of Optimus Prime, I will have to strongly pass on this. And it's again, as a diehard fan, it really hurts me. So yeah, I pretty much said what I had to about this, and I hope this will not remain a trend, and I hope that they will end up, you know, doing a good job with it, correct it at least, do something, because, or they can do nothing, or they can keep it as it is, you know. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really care that much at this point, because, you know, you try, but sometimes, you know, it feels like it just falls on deaf ears, so I guess I'll keep playing something else, you know. I've been having a lot of time recently with Elder Scrolls Online, you know. It's a game that I've been playing on and off for a good 9 years now, and even though it has its issues, I just I find it fun, you know. While this, I hope they will do some change, because again, I just don't feel like playing, and this was just, I was thinking about returning, but this was such a repellent that I just can't. So yeah, again, I said what I had to said. Been saying it twice now. So I will have to end this video. And yeah, I want to give a special shout out to Joker and KW Mirror for being channel members. So yeah, on that note, I will end this video, and I'll guess I'll see you in the next one at some point down the line. I'm not sure when, but you know, I tried, you know. But yeah, that's pretty much it, and have fun if you can. I can't.